Because there are words in English that are both a noun and a verb. Have you ever seen those words that can be both a noun, a thing, and a verb, an action? For example, he got a new record. Do you know the word record? Like, it's a world record, wow! Well, the word record can also be pronounced as record. Record, as I'm recording a video. Same word, different pronunciation. Anybody have trouble with this? Record, record. Anybody have a trouble with this? It's tough because if it's just the word, there's no way of knowing which pronunciation is right. This is why I always tell you, don't learn words, learn phrases, learn sentences, alright? Because a sentence makes it clear which word it is with which pronunciation. For example, I can record a record, then you know how to pronounce which one. They recorded a new record at the 100-meter sprint. Recorded a record. Record is the verb, the action. Record is the noun. The score, the high score, is a record. Do you want another example? How about the beautiful word object? Object. I don't know what this object is. What is this object? Object means thing, object. But you can also have object. Object. As Jack says. I object, Your Honor. I object. The stress is different, the pronunciation is different. Where's the object? I object. The volume is different, right? Listen one more time to record and record. 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 Record, record. Long vowel E, short vowel E. Depending if it's a noun or a verb. Object, object. Object, object. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Can you hear the pew, pew? Object. Object. Record, record. I'll give you another one, don't worry about it. There's a list. Have you seen my contract? Contract. You know, a contract. We wrote a contract about English learning. Contract. But you can also have the verb. To contract something. To contract the common cold. Contract. 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 Long, short. To contract, it means you get the cold, you got the cold. Did you contract the cold? Contracting means getting something from something else. Contract, contract. It's not easy. This is what you call stress patterns. If this is difficult for you, just Google stress patterns. STRESS patterns. I'll do a video about it later, but that doesn't mean today. I think I've also done a video about it before. Synonyms. No, it sounds the same. Almost like homophones. I'll give you 2 more, okay? I'll just give you 2 more as an example. Thank you so much, Queen of Roses. Appreciate you supporting our community with roses. Thank you so much. Thank you for the present, Luna. Thank you for the present. Present is the gift she gives. Present. Luna gave a present. But present can also be a verb. I present to you the Queen of Roses. I present to you the Queen of Roses. Short vowel E, long vowel E. Present, 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 present. Noun, verb. Do you know this one? I present to you. She gave that. Luna is here. Perfect example, so why not? Present. Thank you for your present. That's very kind of you. I present you with roses. Means I'm giving you, I'm showing you roses. Makes sense, right? Alright, let's see. Last one. Last one. Because this is for the single people here. This is for all the single dogs. I reject you. Reject. Rejecting the boys. Right? Reject the relationship. It can also be a noun. It can also be a person. Someone can be a reject. Reject. He has been rejected so many times, he feels like a reject. Long vowel E. Reject. Thank you so much for the mountain of roses. Appreciate you. I'm not rejecting anyone. A reject is someone who doesn't fit the normal standard, right? If you have in school you have a group of people and there's one separate, he's the reject. He is rejected from the group. Reject. Reject me? Yes. Harsh Lucas, I'm giving you examples. Don't blame me, I'm just giving you a good example, right? Reject and refuse. Yes. Kind of the same thing. Yes. You're totally right. So let's repeat them one time while the roses are filling up the room. Thank you so much again. We have record. No, we have record and record. 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 And record. 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 Object. What's this object? And I object. Object. Power. Let me check the contract. Contract. Or I think I contracted the common cold. Contract. Contract. Thank you for your present, Luna. Present. And of course, present. Present. I'm presenting you with. Present. Then there is Did I skip that one? Oh, well, reject. Reject. The person is a reject. And I reject. I will not be your boyfriend. I reject. Just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit of stress patterns. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about stress patterns? Feel good? Thank you so much. I am at home, yes. Or is it difficult? House is the building itself, and home is where the people are. And you also use them in a different way. Say, I'm going home. I'm going to my house. Home refers to the place where you sleep. House can be anyone's house. If you don't say it's yours. What's the difference between reject and decline? Basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Lead and led? Yes, that's another one. Same word, different pronunciation. Lead, led. Read, read. Bow, bow. Yes, you are correct. That is why I always tell you guys, put your English in a sentence. Because just learning words can be very tough. Many words have more than one meaning. Thank you so much, Luna. All right. What do you think about that practice? Just a reminder. It's not like a full practice, it's more like a reminder. To remind you of something. Want to repeat them? Or we can do 5 more that we haven't done yet. I'll do 5 more without explaining them, just the pronunciation. Like we did for the long vowel, short vowel. Ooh. Listen, this one is difficult because we have increase, increase, and increase. Longer. Increase. The increase is the thing. Increase is the action. Permit. Permit. And permit. 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 The permit is the paper that you have so you can be somewhere. Permit is you're being allowed to do something. The short one is you're being allowed to do something. Convert and convert, which means changing something. You can also have a converter, like a machine converter, like a money converter. It calculates. And convert, shorter. Convert is the action of changing. C-O-N-V-E-R-T, guys. C-O-N-V-E-R-T. Yes. Could you convert this picture from JPEG to PNG? PDF converter? Yes, that's the one. PDF converter. Insult. You need to know this one, right? insult as a noun, a thing. That's a terrible insult. And you also have the verb for insult. Insulting someone. Insult. 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 That has a very small difference, that one. It's really tough. So always put it in a sentence. Don't forget that. Thank you for the beautiful colors. Appreciate it. There is sound. Just turn it on. To insult someone, yes. Last one. I don't want to do too many of these. Last one. Conflict. Conflict. We are in a conflict. Or the verb conflict. To conflict with someone. Conflict. Conflict can both be a noun and a verb. It's a conflict. It's a conflict when there was only one cookie left and two boys. Always so awkward if there's one piece left and you both want it. That makes for a conflict. Yeah. Increase, permit, convert, insult, conflict. Just some words for pronunciation practice and to help remind you. Always put the words in a sentence. Put everything you do in a sentence to remember it easier.